And y'all, I just created this bed. This is not years of building soil. I created this entire bed back in January, February. This is one season of layering. The reason I'm able to just throw down a little compost and go straight to planting is because these garden rows actually started back in the winter. When it first started raining and the grass started to grow, I cut all that green tender grass and I layered these rows. Grass, leaves, soil, grass, leaves, soil. They were actually much deeper than they are now. Maybe not twice as deep, but close. They reduced significantly. And where there were leaves and grass, I now have this amazing soil in which to plant my crops. At least twice in the summer, I'll come in with a layer of compost, a layer of leaves, and a layer of grass. And that's the whole game. So I'm using a little bit of this all-purpose veggie mix. A little bit in the hole at the first planting. Hear me out. If you're loyal to using just castings, I support you 100%. I did too for a very long time, but here's what I noticed. My friends' gardens jumped off faster than mine because most of them use my worm castings. So the only difference as far as I could tell was they were all using fertilizer. I may have used this as a little booster, but those plants are hitting rich, ready, robust soil. So whether I use this or not, they're going to grow and grow well. And frankly, I'm on the fence about this. Okay, let's plant something. I can't wait to get some plants in the ground. The soil looks really good. I'm still going to add a layer of compost, but the soil looks great. I just watered these guys so their heads are all bent over. But the cage around the carrots is working out. The cage around the beets is also working out. I've started harvesting them. Every time I pull one, I stick in 3 new seeds. But the doe got this close because it wasn't under the cage. The doe ate all my dandelion. At least they didn't pull it out of the ground like they did last time. The only reason I didn't cover this just from the jump with chicken wire is because a whole lot of stuff can fit through chicken wire. And I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it with 1 row. We'll see. Behold the orchard fence and chicken wire row cover. Now, I need a layer of compost. Let's get some plants in here. That's quite thin. I think 1 more. You've heard of those 2 books, Teeming with Fungi and Teeming with Microbes. Well, these rows are teeming. And it really just took that little bit of work back in the winter. I haven't done anything to it between now and then. It's been doing the work for me. Microbes are going to go crazy for the sugar. And they're going to bring my plants everything they need to grow big and hardy and healthy. That I made the soil in which I'm planting. And I used leaves and grass and sand and silt and clay. I used stardust to make the soil. second the sun touches these leaves, these plants will start to make sugar and send it down. And the cool thing is, because of the elements that I use to make this soil, whatever those plants call for, those microbes are going to be able to find it. I can't wait to watch this grow. I'm going to plant these basil in a clump. I wish I picked up one more. I'm going to dig the tomato hole nice. These tomatoes will probably, I've got two different. I've got early girl, and this is a yellow cherry. They'll probably cross-pollinate. I don't care. Worms already in this bed. Yay. Okay. There's some worms deep. Interesting. That's earthworms for you. This is dry. I'm going to plant the tomatoes in the center because I expect that they will very quickly get their heads on the top of the row cover. So there's going to have to be some adjustments made. I'm thinking I'm going to put a second story on it. Girl. Jalapenos, yay. Deep, deep, deep. When I was creating this bed, I specifically used some soil that came from beneath the redwoods. And because it had a bunch of pine needles in it, and I thought the acid might be good for the tomatoes. I sprouted these from seed last October. They've just been languishing in the windowsill of the camper. They have been waiting patiently. A bunch of worms, that's good. Good, good. It must feel so good to get into the earth after being in this little container, in a window, sitting in a kitchen window, for months and months. Now, I think I want to put a piece of rebar in every corner. Oh, I think I drove that in too deep. Let's see. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, it is. I don't know if that makes any difference. So we're in the wide open out here, so this is a full-on test. I am going to put in the rest of the fence around the perimeter. But I had to get some food in the ground. It's going to get hot. We may get some rain tomorrow. That would be fantastic. Now we just wait and watch. Thanks for watching. See ya. I wandered for miles all around. Dawn had left me sunset.